Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks, these little monologues. When I hear monologue, I think because Mom's here too, so I can kind of hear monologues. Sometimes you like to chime in, don't you, Ma? How you feeling today? Your hair looks nice. I braided Mom's hair. I finally got the little rubber bands at the end that go at the end, because with the big goody ones, her hair's too small at the bottom. So I finally remembered, because I made a list and I put it on the list. So braided Mom's hair. I put it off to the side because she likes the way she likes to sleep. If I put the braid off to the side, she sleeps more comfortably. Huh, Ma? Stanley saying hi back here. I changed the scenery. I wanted to change the scenery. I wanted to step into a new timeline, so I brought my painting out. I did that a while back. Little purple guy falling. Ah. There's all kinds of stuff there. And then I brought my turtle out. My turtle... My given name to myself is Standing Turtle. And an Earth Angel gave me this last year. Man, I just have really been in gratitude today. These are supposed to be eagle feathers. I hope they asked permission and they didn't take his life just to get the feathers. Oh, there's Laser Eyes, Stanley. What you think? Oh, I don't want to tempt the cat. Anyway, today is a good day. My little friend I never met, little Lily, she's a cockatiel. She was been in a cast for the last 6 weeks, man. When things are hard for people, that's why, man, my heart just hurts for people when they go through stuff, because I know what it's like to go through very painful and uncomfortable situations that essentially feel like we have no control in the situation, because essentially we don't. We are powerless beings, you know? And oftentimes when God, higher power, spirit redirects us, he gives us these life circumstances to get us to shift, you know, because people don't change unless they're uncomfortable. They don't level up. So we need more people leveling up right now. So there's going to be a lot of people going through uncomfortable things. And I'm just so happy for my friend that her bird got her cast taken off today. Thank God. Man, I can't wait till, I hope you get video of her playing tomorrow when she gets all excited and stuff. Ooh, I bet she's in a good mood, man. I was in a cast for like, I don't know, 8 weeks, 6 weeks. I had a Brostrom procedure. My tendons were severed in my ankle, so they reattached them when I was in the Air Force, because I kept dislocating my ankle and rolling it. And I get it from Ma. You know, we must have those same placements in our astrological. What is it? What is it? Pisces. What rules the feet? Anyway, astrological signs rule different body parts. I'm Aries. Rules the head. I think Gemini's the mind. I can't remember them all. Anyway, so I inherited, but that was my relation. So I was so uncomfortable, man. By the last week and a half, I was like, get this thing off me, get it off me. I wanted to cut it off myself. I'd start getting my heady about it and get all claustrophobic. I hated it. So I could only imagine what that little bird went through, and then having to freaking go to the vet and stuff like that. Thank God on the other side. That's just so wonderful, man. Oh, so I was thinking a lot how the narrative's changing and how people are focusing more on technology and transhumanism and all this, you know, nanobot technology and all this. I'm like, dude, this stuff has been around forever. More and more people are just talking about it now, and I'm like, why are people so worked up anyway? I'm like, I've been in IT, I've been around like mechanical stuff and maintenance support for such a long time, and I always ask, I'm like, when do they make anything that ever works? You know, when do they have anything that ever like really lands? So I'm not really too worried about. I think it's stupid I think it's stupid for a bunch of grown-ups, a bunch of people to what? This is what they're doing, Mom. This is what they're proposing, okay? All right? The virtual metaverse, okay? So what you do is you put your little stupid goggles on. Those look dumb anyway, right? Your virtual reality goggles, right? And then you meet your friends in the space, in goggle world, right? And people like me, I'm just wondering, why don't you just go hang out with your fucking friends? You know what I mean? And they're like, and they always push these ideas and these technologies, and they always fall flat on their face. And then when you look at the technologies that are around, I like this song. And when you see all this stupid nonsense, you know, like that people have to deal with the technology now, it's horse crap. Sound like somebody, it sound like, I wonder if that's the delivery. Yeah, thank you. Bueno. Oh, it looks like you're just in the nick of time. FedEx just got here. It snowed here a little bit today. I was supposed to get a cut. I know what I got an idea what this is. I'm gonna let Mom. I'm gonna start it for her and let her open it. Look at this sleepy little kitty. He was outside playing because it snowed. He is so tired. Little Tango's over here on the table. He's just such a, he went from when he was a little baby. He still has little pillow face. He wakes up. Yeah, I do that too. I wake up stupid, just pillow face. Just, well, what's going on? He does that too. He's so cute, man. I love all the critters, man. That ex guy still here?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you! Oh shoot, both of them came. Well,
The cats?
no, there's a big old thing of food out there too. The food, what are they called? The I want to say Chesapeake Bay order. God, good. God's so good to us. You know, it was so hard, you know, but he's always sustained us. He's just always given us what he needs. Like, we didn't have running water for 2.5 years, but I'll be damned if we weren't right next to a stream, you know, so at least we had toilet water for me to flush the toilet and stuff like that. So, oh, these Ma. Here, I'm going to let you, I'll be right back and you guys can see what Ma got for her birthday. Open that. See that? Just pull that open right there. Just open it. Look at those, Ma. They're muckalucks. They're little, yeah. Aren't they cool? Look how soft they are. They are. We're gonna put them. What do you think? I want to show people. Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah.
This is how tiny Ma's little feet are. Minnie found the paper. Aren't they cool? They're muckaluck. They're from the muckaluck place. Want to try them on? Minnie, get off the paper, bud. Take off your shoes and I'll help you try. We can try them on. You can leave your socks on though. Benny's all excited. Yay! Thank you, Earth Angel, for Mama Retta's or for Grandma Retta's. Benny! Benny! Let's try it on here. He's such an ornery turd. You can't blame the guy. I mean, his little nose. He's got a nose for trouble. He does. Okay, so there's that one. There's this one. Okay, ready? What do you think? What part? Your sock? Bunched up? Is that what happened? Oh, okay. Let's try this. Do you want to just take your socks off? feel that? Do you need them on? Just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes. While I finish my talk. And then I'll put new socks on. Okay? Is that alright? Yeah?
See how this is going.
That's how it's supposed to go. That's the right foot. Do they feel comfortable? How's that? I'll put your, we'll fix it. Just let me finish my talk. I took it in, they're beautiful. Aren't they? Are they comfortable?
Yes, they are.
I was spinning over. My back hurts, man. They're soft. Just for a little while in the evening. Mom has her shoes on 24/7, so it's nice to have. She has slippers. She feels more secure because she was born with club feet and she had all kinds of surgeries and stuff. So it's extra support is what it is. So, do you like them? Yeah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. See, we've always relied on the kindness of strangers, man. That's how I know I got to be the stranger in people's lives sometimes. Because sometimes you can't count on people you know or you're related to.
Who brought these?
Fragine. For your birthday. Happy 71.
Oh, wow. That was, I have to write her a note.
We could do that. We could draw her a little note. Send it off to her. Little care package. So we're so grateful. Oh, very much so, man. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. She helped us. She watched my videos, man, starting from he's checking them out too, Tango. Yeah, he's playing with your shoelace. It's been a really hard last year and a few months, 5 years since I left Oregon or left for Oregon. Really, last 5 years have been really hard. A lot of life lessons, a lot of ego deflation, a lot of removing, karma, getting back what I gave, learning about my ego and stuff like that. And Mom and I, our relationship, it hit a new level, a higher level, because she's always been my mom and I've always been her daughter, but we've struggled in our relationship a number of years. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't know how to know their relations. They don't, But astrology helps a lot. Mom's Sagittarius. I'm Aries sun, so we're pretty compatible. Does it hurt? No. He's just playing. He can't do nothing. He's playing with the Tango's playing with the shoelaces. And I never really harbored a whole lot of anger or resentment. I've been pretty good about being able to let stuff go in my life. You gotta let stuff go. I was thinking about that last night. I can tell when people hang on to stuff. I come from that. My dad was a teeth gritter, and my brother, he was too. See, and I was looking at Mom last night. Mom was sleeping. She was like snoring. Her jaw was slack. And I was like, you know what? Hi, baby girl. I think that's why, like, her smile is just, 70. Her smile is very pretty, too. And we brush teeth every day. We take good care of ourselves and stuff. And because I almost do, like, I'll catch myself often. I'm like, that's how people break teeth all the time. So I was thinking about that. I was like, well, I think because we relax, when people yelled and I've raged and I've just been really freaking ugly, as my grandma used to say. And I could taste it. Like the next day, I physically would have a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like having that bad taste in my mouth. I could probably count 3 times in my life as an adult I've had it. I don't like it. That's anger. It's grossness, toxicity, from talking toxicity. And that's how people get sick and disease, A lot of people can get sick from talking crap. I gotta be careful. It's one thing I'm good at is talking a lot of shit when people are freaking jerks. But, we're supposed to come in a new earth and turn the other cheek, and let's just see if I can do it when it comes down to it too. So, what else? Yeah, I'm not really too worried about what they're pushing, because they that's what I was talking about, is that they can't get the technology that already exists to freaking function as it should. I'm a part of different groups, and I see people's accounts on things that they deal with, and there was a lady the other day that, there's thieves all over the place. You don't got to earn nothing anymore. All you got to do is freaking, you want something, just go and take it. It don't matter if it belongs to anybody else. And all that stuff, people are doing that stuff. The karmic retribution these days is instant. So I don't recommend it. All these people looting and going in and taking shit, man, just stupid. Just freaking, it's just ridiculous. You're freaking ruining. There's cameras everywhere, and you're freaking ruining your freaking life for some labels and name brands when. I just don't even understand this planet that we're on. I really don't. I mean, you grow up and you hear, be good to other people, be kind to your neighbor and stuff, and then it evolves into this, and it's freaking dumb. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about... Oh, that feels good. Rubbing my eyes feels good. What was I talking about? Hold on a sec, Ma. Are you not comfortable?
Yeah,
You gotta sit up straight. You're starting to get that little old lady hump because you're leaning to that one side. What you do to one side, you gotta do the other. I'm always telling her that. Like this morning, I had her lifting weights. She has these 2-pound little dumbbells. Keep her heart, circulation and stuff like that. She doesn't get out of the chair much, so we gotta keep her as healthy as we can. Anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about, the lady on this group that somebody stole her package off her porch, and it was her cat food. And she didn't, I don't know, I don't think she had more money or something, but the case was, it was like Walmart wanted her to wait 2 days to dispute it. Meanwhile, her cats didn't have any food, and it's just like, because technology, that was human error more, but she did have, the same woman had another example at Rite Aid where she paid for her prescription, and it says that it was paid for on the app, but at the store they didn't have record of it, but she did on her, So it's like they can't get technology to work the way. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if somebody uses all their money? They buy their food online, and then something like that happens, and they don't have money for them or food for themselves and their kids, or this stuff is all too common. But see, people that have people that don't go without, people haven't had to float a 20-cent loan for 10 days, they just don't really know. It's just so weird what's happening on the earth right now. And supposedly it's the Great Awakening. People are waking up. They're figuring out, this world, this society, the government, nothing is as what we've been told it is. And there's collective groups of consciousness that are coming in alignment, and they have their belief systems, and like attracts like. So, these pockets will grow, and, what we're watching is the end of the United States as it was imposed upon us. The selling the idea, the biggest marketing scam ever, selling the idea of freedom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Bible said all these religious beliefs, wherever you look, wherever you go, they're all telling you not to kill people, hurt people, cause harm, be kind to all this stuff, being good to each other. And then, like, the biggest, grossest entity on the planet, which is the military-industrial complex, has been siphoning, life force energy, souls for hundreds of years. Ain't that right, Tango? Where is he at? Is he want out?
I don't know where he's at.
I'll let you out if you want, bud.
I think he might be over there, under the lights.
I heard him, but I don't see him. Everybody's Tucker and Benny Ball. We got Benny Ball and Tut-Tuck over here. They're all cuddly wuddly. He might have gone under the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was blustery today. We had it was blizzardy for about 4 or 5 minutes. It was a little bit, maybe 10, maybe a little long, enough to freaking, whoa. I went and put the sleeping bags and freaking the cars outside so the cats can hunker down. They didn't care. They're like, what's this? They're running around like crazy cats. So, and then I think about how many people don't even use computers. Maybe they'll, like they don't even, most of the stuff is done on here, these days, and they're just not reliable. Technology isn't reliable. People are trying to become so, with all these stupid electric vehicles. That is the dumbest idea. I remember thinking that was a stupid idea back in 1986, 87. I was at CVI junior high. Mrs. Chase was my science teacher. I liked botany more than I did the technology part of it. And we were doing reports and stuff like that on cars that the tires turn to and move out. All the stuff that's coming out. This ain't new, man. Just people ain't been paying attention. And it's not sustainable, man. It's not sustainable. We got when winter months hit in the places where there's cold ass climate, winter, which is, we're coming into, solar minimum, all that stuff. Things are cool. Things are changing. Things are shifting every day. Earthquakes all over the place. Volcanoes. Gaia is ascending. And we're just along for the ride, like fleas on a dog. And so all this stuff is happening, and I lost it because of the stupid song. I hate that, Mom. Oh, you guys can hear the wind out there? It is so windy. I went and put a sleeping bag under the trailer, too, Mom.
That's good.
Because there's a part that like can fall down sometimes, and I think that's where a bunch of the cats hit in the corner back over there. So I had these in the back of the van, so I was like, I'm gonna throw one of those down there. It's freaking cold. Oh, the stupid EVs. And so, like, can you imagine? So, because batteries, what happens is they lose their ability to hold their charge, right? And during extreme temperature, that ability, bad time right now, to lose its charge is happens with like extreme temperatures, And so I got a mechanical background. I was in the Air Force. We worked in a lot of different systems, a lot of different batteries, swapping out batteries a lot in the winter months on this equipment. It frickin' sucks, right? So can you imagine? You got an electric vehicle. You could drive like 300 miles on a charge, okay, Ma? Right? But then after that, you got to wait 8 hours to charge it back up to that to get it to go another 300 miles. Now I get it. You got these superficial freaking dumbasses that have more money than God. They're fucking pissing away, money on $120,000, $130,000 vehicles and shit like that. They only drive to the store. It's just all for show. You're helping out the earth. You're showing people what you are. And that freaking muskrat is no influencer. Oh my gosh, he's gonna quit all of his job and influence the world. Just go around and do what the muskrat says, Little white boy from South Africa whose family made his fortune from freaking human trafficking, probably. All kinds of gross, nefarious stuff. Because that's how the rich people get rich, man. It ain't from raw talent, freaking ideas. It's all old money. It's all dirty money. It's gross. People are figuring it out. Now you got all these little freaking Bitcoin freaking blah. It's just, ugh. Anyway. So Pluto's dancing around. And I was listening to a brief talk about, it was Joni Patry. And I was like, oh, when Pluto dances around, man. The stuff that I found out when, like, because it's about secrets, dark secrets being revealed. And that happened, like, I had a roommate, Tanis, freaking, she was a piece of shit. Brainerd, I was in the Air Force with her. She went off to be in contracts. That's how I know how they inflate and they work with their friends and all this stuff. That wind is strong. Can you hear that? I think the cats are already under there. There isn't any clouds. It's past. Tango, I'm not letting you out. No, I'm not. You can be mad. Okay, you can go out if you want. Get it, get it, get it, get it. One out? Okay. There's the one of the cats. Oh, they might be under, because I got hay for under the porch and threw a blanket down there for them too to lay on in the hay. I'm all about, man, if I was a cat, I would want to be laying on a blanket and some hay, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the reason why I do all this stuff. So, what was I talking about? So cold. Still feel good from my foot detox. Oh, I was talking about the freaking elite scumbags and all the freaking rich people that are moving, you know. I don't like that storyline, man. When's that storyline? I'm tired of watching all these people and they're like, these people have billions of dollars, Ma. Not just millionaires anymore. And I remember thinking about this when I was a kid. I was like, who cares, millionaires? I said, one day it's going to be billionaires. And then before you know it, it's going to be trillionaires. But still, all the while, the cracks of society get wider and wider. It's more and more people. It's fucking cold out there, man. I feel for those. I got some homies from the coffee shop that are out on the mesa it's wide open, man. They don't got heat. They don't got electricity. When I started this talk, I was talking about, because the heater kicked on. I was like, Mom, how many years did we live without a heater? Let her go walk around, Ma. Come on, I'll take her. You meet me in the kitchen. Come on. There you go, Sass. You got her? Oh, I wonder if people got to see her pretty great. You got her? You walk closer. How does it feel to walk in those slippers? Are you okay? Okay. Anyway, so things are changing. Yeah, I feel for people, man. And that's the thing, is there's enough in this area that freaking people don't gotta be cold, you know? I know people have made their life choices and they get to where they got because of the choices they made. But man, when I think about how many people I know and how much they have just to work for it, they never had to freaking, do a route 3 times a day, 5 times a week, 3.2 miles to lose weight, to go into the air. They never had to do nothing like that. They never had to struggle, sacrifice, man, so all that imbalance, man, all the lies, all the grossness, all that stuff. You see your hair? You can see your braid.
That's the side, yeah.
He's so cute, Mom. He's such a cute little lady.
I feel like I'm beginning to
You're 71.
To shrink.
I'm shrinking right there with you. And I did it when I was 42. So, you comfortable, Ma?
Yes.
You happy?
Yeah, the lights are
Stanley's over here sleeping. Tingo went outside.
Is he the only one?
Benny's on the little dog bed over here. Yeah. I don't know. He'll come back in if he wants. I'm not going to freaking hold him hostage. He was born outside. He lived outside most of his life. For him to come inside it's his choice. It's his freedom. I'm not going to Anyway, so I think I've talked long enough. Everybody knows how I don't gotta give examples of how crazy the world's getting, how nutty people are. What I've been doing though, I'm gonna leave it on this positive note. That's what I'll do. I was having a conversation with the guy at the tack store, the Taos Tack, and the man who works there. Oh, I didn't tell the story about. It's been a year since we've been here, Ma.
A year?
Yeah, a year today. We pulled up, and it snowed that night. Like we pulled up here. I freaking hauled ass to Walmart to get a couple of hot air balloons. Or hot air balloons. Weird. Hot air beds.
Oh, air beds.
To get some air mattresses. Because our stuff wasn't going to be there until like Tuesday, and we got here on a Thursday kind of thing. Yeah, so rushed that and then came home, and then it started snowing as soon as I got here. But we hauled ass. And that's, people don't believe how God can work, how God works in your life. And we left Oregon on October 18th. Man, the truck was already choking and dying, and God made sure that we made it. Me and the dogs, made it at the cat all the way down to Arizona, only for that to be a hellish experience. To find that, somebody starts out, they act so nice and so sweet, but the wickedness in them is just only measurable to how much pain and ugliness they feel. And when people do that, it's so easy for them somebody's in a bad way and you can just take it out on them. The grossness of that, the life lessons I learned, as windy as it is right there. She had my dogs out there for it'd be windy like that at her stupid dog daycare, the critter sitter, whatever bullshit they called themselves. They'd spray their dog, the dogs that come visit, they'd spray it with freaking Myers household cleaner so it'd smell good, and then tell them that they gave it a bath. Just stupid bullshit. I know what kind of freaking bullshit people are because I've seen it close hand. Her dog bit me in the leg 2 times. I had freaking 7 puncture wounds, never went to the doctor. Could have freaking owned her house. Could have been freaking so hard about that. Just let it all go. Just let it go, Marge. Just let it go. And she yelled at me. Because there's a woman there that she watched their dog. And it was a client. And I'm over there screaming, help me. I just got bit by this dog. And she's like, you did that in front of my client. And I'm just like, fucking crazy bitch. And what is her argument towards me? I was unhygienic because I'd get up first thing in the morning, go out to make Mom's toast, and they already had toast. I just used the same butter knife. And evidently that's unsanitary. I'm sorry. Did you stick it in your ass first? It's just people are fucking... And her daughter was even just worse. She was like a very imbalanced Virgo, control freak. She'd go in and take... Because I take baths, I take baths. My baths last about 20 minutes. I'm good. Soak, Epsom salt, I'm good. She would go in there for like 2.5 hours. And then Mom couldn't go use the bathroom. She'd keep getting up to go. I'm like, Mom, you can't. I'm sorry. And then it's just my freaking adrenaline's for shit. And that's what freaking our 6 weeks, hell weeks. And a freaking sweet earth angel came in and said, I want to help you. And boy, did she ever. Because the truck died there. Just signed over the freaking title. Dude didn't give me no money for it. It's a computer that was dead, but the motor was fine. Body was great, just people, just not fair. Not fair. And the guy had it like the whole time that I was there. I never figured, and it's just like, that's my karma. So I had to leave my big red truck. But traded it in for the blue minivan. My truth-speaking van. So if you ever come to Taos, New Mexico, and you see a blue minivan with crap talk on the windows, say, hey, okay, hey. Yeah. So the last year has just been about healing, about me being... That's why I was talking to Judy, the lady that does my my foot soaking, my feet soaking, the detox, getting all these heavy metals out, you know. And then I get back down to the weight. You know, I've already lost weight. Takes pressure off my lower back. You know, when I lose, because when I eat, my stress goes right to my stomach, is where I carry my stress, and my back. So I got back fat into my gut. So, and that puts a lot of pressure on my lower back. So I was telling her, I was just like, this whole last year. Now, you know, now we're shifting. Now, you know, we got this month, and then come January, I gotta hit it hard. I got 6 months, and freaking housing is shit around here. But I know that's the thing, is if God can get us from Oregon on a wing and a prayer and a wing, from Oregon through Arizona to New Mexico, our forever home is already there. I just need to start picturing it and meditating on it. I already know I'd like it to be. It's gonna be next to a little stream. It's gonna be trees. And the place is right there for us. It's waiting for us. Yet the alignment just hasn't happened. And I'm just saving my money. I'm just trying. And in winter, I never go nowhere. It's freaking cold, man. I ain't going to a coffee shop, stand around, and freaking have a safety meeting. Nope. It's cold. So I'll be able to save a lot of money. Save money, a lot of money. Nothing is more.